What's up? How your life? Uh, if you're just joining in, make sure to put up the screen and what's up? How are you doing? How are you doing? You can tell me in the comments. The King, hello. The King, how are you doing? You can tell me in the comments where you're watching me from. And don't forget to support me by subscribing to the channel. We are getting to 700 subscribers. Dr. Irene Mogo, I can see Dr. Irene Mogo has just tuned in. Thank you for coming, Dr. Irene Mogo. And hi, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well from wherever you watching me from. Just make sure you double tap the screen now and give me a thumbs up. Double tap the screen and subscribe the channel. The Kings is saying I'm good. I'm doing good. That's good to hear that. The King, you can confirm where are you watching me from, and you can tell me in the comments where are you watching me from. Dr. Irene Mogo probably is watching me. He's in Kenya. She's in Kenya, sorry. Hope you having a good day and a good night actually from wherever you're watching me from. And all I need you guys tap the screen and subscribe the channel. The King is watching me from Australia. How is Australia? How is Australia? How is Australia? Oh, that's good to hear from somebody from Australia. So I'm coming live to you in Kenya. I'm from Kenya and that's where I live actually. And Australia is raining. Oh, nice to hear that. And how is the climate? Is it cold or is it cold? Australia is a cold nation actually. And Australia is where kangaroos are found actually. If you can confirm to me that I've never seen a kangaroo, but I can confirm that Australia is where kangaroos are found. So if you're just joining in, just make sure you subscribe. You need okay. You make sure you subscribe to the channel, and you can tell me where you're watching me from. We have someone from Australia, and he's telling us Australia is good. And how is Australia? Actually, he's saying Australia is good and it's rainy. And you guys can tell me in the comments where you're watching me from. And I'll be privileged to hear from you actually. And here in Kenya, it's rainy too. It's been raining a little bit for a while. I'm in county number 014, that's M County. That's where I live, but actually I move up down. My work doesn't allow me to stay in one place, so I usually move up and down. I always travel actually. So from those that are watching me, you can tell me in the comments where you're watching me from, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Our goal is to hit 1000 subscriber maybe, and to be monetized as soon as possible. And it will be good to be monetized actually. Dr. Irene Mogo is saying in Kenya also. Oh, that's good to hear from you, Dr. Irene. You're probably a doctor. Oh, probably you're a doctor. Or you can tell me if you're a doctor, a real doctor, hospital doctor, maybe, or you're just a doctor by graduating, or what's up, Dr. Irene Mogo. And it's good to hear from you, Irene Mogo. Such a privilege. Just make sure you subscribe to the channel, Irene Mogo. DERRO Travels. I do videos. I'm Derek. I do videos about travels. Also, I do videos about cultural experience. Also, and sometimes I give you some tips and behind the scene or what I usually do in photography. That's me. Yeah, I'm in Kenya. Dennis Mashari. I'm in Kenya. Dr. Irene Mogo is graduated. Oh, that's nice to hear that you are doctorate. Nice to hear someone who is learned actually here in the chat. Uh, for us that are creatives, ended up not finishing schools. I don't know what's wrong with most of the creatives over here. And the creatives that are met, they ended up not graduating. So, Irene, it's a privilege to hear from you, and thank you for coming. And kindly make sure you subscribe the channel. Let's get to 700 subscribers, and it's a privilege to have you here, you guys that are here. And Dennis Machare is excited in Kenya. I'm in Kenya, and that's me. I've definitely told you what I usually do. So if you can ask any question in the chat, and feel free to interact with me. Irene Mogo can tell me which part of Kenya are you in. Are you in Mombasa? Currently I'm not in Mombasa. I'm in county number 14. That is county Embu County. Currently I'm not in Mombasa. I'm in Embu County, but I'm planning maybe to relocate maybe soon. But right now I stay in Embu County, and this is not my county actually. My county is county like Kipia County. So, Dr. Irene Mogo, it's good to hear from you, Dr. Irene Mogo, and it's a privilege to hear from you. And what did you graduate with? Maybe you can tell us the course that you did, and maybe we can get to help each other. Yeah. So, from wherever you joining me, just make sure you give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel. And it's a privilege to hear from you that are chatting with me here, and I don't take it for granted, guys. Give me a thumbs up, that double tap the screen. And for those who are watching me outside Africa, maybe you can tell me what place would you really love to travel to in Africa, maybe in other parts of the world. Maybe you can tell me in the comments what part would you really love to travel to, because most of us probably want to travel. And I would advocate you guys to keep traveling with the least amount of money that you can afford actually, with at least on a lower budget actually. Travel, if you're planning to travel on a lower budget. I was watching a video of someone who was traveling from Nairobi to Nanyuki, actually using a train. Actually, I didn't think making such a video is good, but I've traveled with a train several, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, just because I didn't travel because for luxury. I traveled with a train because I didn't have money to go back home. Actually, it was after COVID. Is the time? Is it after COVID or before COVID? Before COVID, maybe. I've traveled with the train several, and it was such a good experience from Nairobi to Mombasa, but it took too long, almost 7 hours on a train actually, traveling on a train. So I would advocate people to travel and explore every part of the world, because have you been in Mombasa? Yes, Irene Moga have been in Mombasa. Uh, I've been in recently I've traveled in Mombasa. I've visited yeah, Kenya Navy. I've visited Kenya Navy. I was doing some photography for a team. I visited Navy. I've visited that place, and I was taking some photographs for a team. That's the latest place that I've traveled in Mombasa. I've also gone Mtwapa. Okay, which other place have I visited? Mtwapa. Have I ever gone to Malindi? Can I remember? And also, if I can remember well, there is a pitch that is in Mombasa, Mombasa United place. I've also been there recently. Which other place have I visited in Mombasa? Oh, Pirate Beach. Pirate Beach is the only beach that I've ever been in Mombasa. Pirate Beach. I go to you go to Singapore to travel. Okay, that's good. Singapore is a very good travel destination actually. Travel destination. Yeah, I've been in Mombasa. I've told you the places that I've visited. Which other place have I visited in Mombasa? The only beach that I've visited in Mombasa is Pirate Beach. It's a public beach. If I'm correct, you can confirm that, Irene Mogo. So those are the places that I've visited in Mombasa, and also my first experience by going by cruising by a ferry. It was such a good experience actually. Harry Queen has just joined and said hi. Harry Queen, hi. So my experience with ferry, it was such a good experience when you you board you don't board, you just enter a ferry. Actually, it's free in Mombasa. Confirm for me, it's free to book a ferry. It's free actually. You don't pay anything to go to the other side of Mombasa. It's actually free, and it was such a good experience actually. And I would really love to travel to Mombasa again, but right now on a mission to actually record the videos and to document actually. That's my mission. I have exam tomorrow, but I'm emotionally drained. Give me some motivation, please. Harry Queen. Oh, that's good. You have exam tomorrow and you're emotionally drained. You don't have to worry about anything actually. You're doing exam, you just have to relax, and if you've revised and waiting for exam, you have to relax and just wait for exam. You don't have to worry and sleep early. Don't worry about the exam. Exam comes and go, and if you've prepared yourself well, you're going to pass. If you've not prepared yourself so well, probably it's not going to be good for you. But keep in mind that failing is not the end of life. Failing exam is not the end of life. You're not the first one to fail exam, so you don't have to worry about anything. Exam are there and they will come and go. So the most important thing is you to stay focused and keep going actually. Stay focused and keep going no matter what. Harry Queen. Harry Queen, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And Harry Queen, do I know you actually? You sound like somebody I know. You can subscribe to the channel and feel free to support me by following me maybe on my TikTok, on my Instagram. And I'm going to appreciate a lot. And for those who are just joining in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and you can tell me something in the comments maybe. Tell me something in the comments and feel free to interact with me in the comments. Yeah. Thanks. Guess I'll sleep early to wake up early for early study. Yeah, sure. Sure, you can do that, but you don't have to bother yourself to study early in the morning. Some you're gonna wake up early and study things that are not going to be tested actually. So you don't have to worry. The things that are going to be tested are something that you not going to study in the morning. You don't have to worry. Just make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll appreciate a lot. And I go around the world like US, Brazil, Singapore, Zimbabwe, Australia, and United Kingdom. That's a good thing actually. Those are good places to travel to actually. Very good places to travel. USA, Brazil, Singapore, Zimbabwe, Australia, United Kingdom. The only place that had dreams when I was young, if I can remember, Brazil was my favorite place. I used to say one day I'll travel to Brazil, and maybe I'll travel too soon, as possible. I used to be a football fan. Actually, I used to support Brazil a lot when I was young, and that's where had passion in football, just because most of the Brazilians, they are good in soccer. So that's where I got some interests to travel to Brazil. Singapore, probably for me, I don't think Singapore is on my travel list, but Zimbabwe, probably Zimbabwe, it is. Maybe United Kingdom, maybe Australia, maybe, but not very sure. But USA might be my travel destination. USA or Canada might be my travel destination. Where are you from, brother? This is this life. I'm from Kenya. I'm from Kenya, brother. And thank you for joining in. Nice to hear from you. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And thank you for passing by. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate a lot. Just passing by and asking me a question is a privilege, actually. Thank you very much, and kindly make sure you subscribe to the channel and give me a thumbs up. Double tap the screen twice. You have to tap the screen twice so that I can get a like. So thank you for coming in this live, and feel free to ask any question and to interact with me in the comments. So I'm doing a quick live stream, and a quick live stream interacting with you guys, and it's a privilege actually to have people that are talking to you. So Erin Mogo, that's a good travel destination, and that's good. But Singapore is not on my list. Singapore is not on my list. I can confirm that Singapore is not on my list. Singapore is a good country because it has the, what do you call it? The Singapore is a good country. Uh, is their GDP, or what do we call it? Come to Fiji. Fiji is a good country. I would put Fiji on my travel destination. Fiji is a good country. Fiji actually is on my travel destination. Fiji, most of people that live in Fiji, if I can remember, Fiji is famous because of rugby. Fiji is good. They have the people that have muscles. They have muscles. They have muscles, and Fiji is a very good travel destination. And actually, there was a day I was asking someone about their travel destination. You guys, people that are living maybe in United Kingdom or in USA or in any other nation, maybe Singapore, they don't want to travel to Africa. Actually, they don't have any country that they would really love to travel in Africa. They don't have a list of any country in Africa. Imagine you guys that are from Africa or from any other countries, like I've seen Kenya. There's someone from Singapore would not really love to come to Kenya. I'm sure that there are few people that would really love to come to Kenya or come to Africa. They are very few. They are countable, and that thing is actually frustrating for Africans. You want to travel to other people's nation, but they don't want to travel to your nation. That is very frustrating, actually. You tell someone, what's your travel destination? They tell you, I want to go to United States of America. I want to go to UK, but they will never tell you they want to go to Kenya. They want to go to South Africa. They want to go to, the only country they would really love to go to is Egypt because of pyramids. I don't know why, but they will never travel to any other country in Africa. I've asked several people here in the internet, and they have told me they don't have interest in Africa. Actually, they don't have any travel destination in Africa, and it's really a bad thing, actually, to be people that you guys want to travel to their nation. They don't want to come to your nation, and there are few people that know Africa is uh, uh, home of mankind. There are very few people that know that, especially Kenya. Kenya is home of mankind. and Kenya is home of mankind. The first human bodies were found in Kenya. Let me surprise you people that are here on my YouTube. The first humans remains were found in Kenya, and the first among the first human remains were found in Kenya. Especially, it was in Turkana, a place called Olduvai George. So if you can go and check, new people, you should know that Africa is home of mankind, and you should put Africa in your as your travel destination. Yeah, I would really encourage you people to do that because Africa is the home of mankind. Africa is the only rich continent that can depend on itself. The only continent that can depend on itself without an help from any other continent. Africa is the only country, imagine, that can depend on itself without any help from any nation in the world or any continent in the world. Africa is the only nation because if it's gold, there is gold. There is literally everything. There is petrol, there is oil, there is literally everything in Africa. So you can never tell me you don't have a travel destination in Africa. Maybe if you are taught to hate Africa, maybe you are taught to hate Africa. And Africa is home of mankind, and you should know that. Sorry, I'm ranting here and making a lot of noise, but you guys, I want you to know that Africa is the home of mankind, and you can never mention this world without mentioning Africa or any nation, even USA. You can't mention USA without mentioning Africa because most of African nation, they cater for many countries outside there. They cater for China for jobs. China, they come here to build roads. Okay. USA, sometimes they take advantage of us, and I won't talk bad things about them. It's bad to talk here on the internet about them, but it's a good nation. Africa is the only nation that depends on itself. That's one thing that you guys should know that. I won't talk about other nations, but Africa can depend on itself without any help from anyone. You should know that. You should know that, and you should write down that one. You should have an African travel destination. Write down. Have an African, at least one African travel destination, and at least in that perspective that Africa is not a good continent. Africa is a very good continent, a peaceful one. You guys are the one that destabilizes. You guys, I won't talk about that one because I'm now joining politics. World of politics. World of politics is very bad actually. So I will stop talking about the world of politics now and at least focus on something else because world of politics is very bad. It's very bad to talk about world of politics. And sometimes it's good to talk about politics because it concerns us. You can't live without politics, but at least we've got something from Africa is the only continent that can depend on itself without any help from anybody in the world. And keep that one in mind. Africa is the only continent that can depend on itself without a help of any nation. Keep that in mind. So that's good, and it's good. You can change the topic at least. Write a comment down and tell me where you're watching me from, because time is running down, and in a while I'll have to sleep because yesterday I slept late. Yesterday I was here. I was still doing a live stream, and someone ended up calling me, and I ended up spending hours and hours talking to him, and I ended the live stream. It was quite bad when the live stream, but at least I'm here now, guys. I'm here. You can tell me in the comments where you're watching me from, and feel free to interact with me. Before we sleep, here it's what is the time here? Here it's 10 at night, and it's on is it on Monday? It's on Monday, yeah. It's on Monday. 10 at night on Monday. So if you're joining in from any part of the world, feel free to interact with me and feel free to ask any question. Feel free to interact with me in the comments. I'm going to appreciate a lot, and feel free to ask any question. Guess I'm also going to end this stream at least, so that I can also sleep early today, because yesterday I slept late. It was late, very late. It was almost it was almost it was in the middle of the night, past. It was late. It was very late. So I think I'm going to end this stream and at least sleep and have a rest, maybe. And at least it was a privilege to talk to you guys, and I don't take it for granted. For those who have just joined me, it's a privilege. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me. Thank you very much for joining me. Make sure subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, go and check my videos. I have a lot of videos, and I'll appreciate a lot. Thank you for your time, and thank you for coming here and listening to me for those few minutes I've been with you here. Just make sure subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 700 subscribers, and we are going to appreciate a lot. Thank you for watching, guys, and thank you for everything and for your time. I don't take it for granted. May you have a blessed light, and at least stay blessed, and see you in the next one. Peace out. Peace. Going one, going two, going thrice.